Poppin' peeps, T-Money up in the house. It's been a minute since I did an update, so I wanted to do a quick one. This is mostly just some DVDs. I actually have a ton of stuff coming in the mail, but yeah, it just hasn't come yet, so I'm fucking waiting. I got a lot of stuff from the UK that I'm expecting, and I was hoping to have a bit more for this, to be honest, for this update, but it's cool though, because my next one will be mostly Blu-rays, and this one is mostly DVD, so it works out. So, in no particular order, I guess I'll just kind of go. Picked these three up at FYE. This is a film by the name of Buried Alive, as you can clearly see. It's okay. It's got Tobin Bell, the dude from Saw, in it. I checked it out the other night, and I actually enjoyed it's directed by Robert Kurtzman, so I was hoping that well, my expectations were higher than I guess they should have been for the special effects, because they weren't that good. Kind of got my hopes up there. I figured Kurtzman and all, they would have been better, but the witch, the witch slash like demon killer in the movie, who's featured on the front there, is actually pretty fucking creepy. There's definitely some good imagery in the film, some good shots of it, he, she, I'm not sure, she, but yeah, it's very creepy. So I recommend it for that aspect alone. But the acting really bothered me. Like the kids, the cast, they were fucking cliche as fuck and just lame. They weren't even good. So aside from that though, it's mediocre. Definitely run of the mill, but again, the creep was cool. Next up, yeah, I know this movie sucks balls. Sleepaway Camp, Return to. I just never owned it, so I figured why not. It was a couple bucks at FYE, so I scooped that up. I actually saw Derek had posted this in his new recent update. He had picked this up as well. This was a blind buy for me, so it was kind of ironic that he had picked it up and talked about a bunch of guys liking it. So I'm glad I got it for that reason alone, that several people have said it's pretty good. So that's The Pack. Alright, next up is a film I saw, I think Andrew Ballina discuss, or in his, basically when he was going through his slasher movie overview, he had mentioned Creep Van being a good slasher, so I picked it up. Pretty cool slip that it came with as well, so I'm excited to check this film out. Killer van type thing, or serial killer or whatever in a van, right up my alley, so yeah, that's Creep Van. Happy to have that. This is one from Code Red, Code Red, not Code Red, from Diabolic DVD I picked up. Scherzo Diabolico, I guess. Kind of like a, what do you call it? Not revenge, let's see. It says, tired of his nagging wife and his dull existence as an underappreciated employee, seemingly mild-mannered Aram snaps after he is passed over for a well-deserved promotion. Suddenly and menacingly asserting his long-reserved power, he devises a plan to kidnap a schoolgirl and keep her tied up in an abandoned warehouse in order to finally get what he feels he is owed. But what seems like the perfect plan soon unravels into his worst nightmare. So, I assume that schoolgirl gives him a run for her money. Or a run for his money, rather. So, fuck yeah. Sounds good. Pretty expensive. This was like $25 shipped. $19.99, and then you pay the $5 for shipping from Diabolic. So, but I actually priced it on Amazon, and it was like the same. So it's an expensive DVD. I almost held off, but I grabbed it. This movie was terrible. Bone Sickness. I started watching it. It is a, let's see. It's an Unearthed Films release, so they're kind of hit or miss, but Morbid Pictures / in conjunction with Unearthed Films. But this was like really, really low budget. I only made it about 20 minutes in and I shut it off. Just too budget for me. I thought it was going to be good. I like the ghouls and just the look on the cover. Maybe I'll give it another shot, but I just was not feeling it at all. So I didn't finish it. But So next up, I finally grabbed the Super Psycho, the MTV slasher series. My Super Psycho Sweet 16. It's a trilogy. From when were these made? 2010, I guess. I thought it was in the 90s, but I guess I'm wrong. So yeah, I picked up all three of these. These were pretty pricey as well on Amazon. They're about $14.95, $15 a piece. So that's my Super Psycho Sweet 16 1, Part 2, and then Part 3. So yeah, it was like 45 bucks for the three of them, which is pretty expensive for 3 DVDs. But everybody I know that I've heard talk about them seems to say they're pretty good and speak highly of them. So why not, you know? Alright, so I just have a couple Blu-rays here. Oops, sorry, buddy. I just scared the shit out of my snake. Hope he didn't pee on me. He does that sometimes when he gets scared. Sorry, Levi. Queen of the Damned, starring Aaliyah. Cool. This was $9.99. I had a little bit left over on a gift card, so I snagged this up. I haven't seen it yet, but curious about it. So yeah, that's Queen of the Damned. Next up, I was so pissed when I saw this release. So literally, like on Thursday, I picked this up, like 15 bucks, 16 bucks shipped, so that's not bad. Psycho 4, because I didn't want to buy that like $90 UK box set that they released of like all the Psychos, because we all know the Psycho remake sucks, and I have all of them. I have Psycho 1, and then I have 2 and 3, the Scream Factory Blu-rays, so I just figured I'd grab Part 4 for 15 bucks rather than spending 90 essentially for this and the remake. Fuck that on Blu-ray. It wasn't worth it. So, but I'm pissed because right after I picked this up, later on that day, literally the same day, Scream Factory announced that they were going to be releasing Psycho 4 as well. So, had I known that, I definitely would have held off on this. But what are you going to do? $15, so I'm still going to pick up the Scream Factory one because I'm a completist. But that's Psycho 4 on Blu-ray. And last up is the newest release from Scream Factory, Submerged. Don't really know anything about this film. Yeah, probably not very good. It's an IFC release, but you never know. There's not really any quotes on it. It says a very well blended mix of action, drama, and thriller. So some sort of underwater thriller, I guess, is Submerged. So yeah, that's my haul, guys. Gotta keep it brief for today. I don't have much time, so yeah, I'll definitely be in touch though. I'll probably wait a week from now or so, and I'll have a bunch more stuff to do, and good stuff too. I've got some cool stuff coming in. I won't even go there till I get it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a week or so. All right, peace.